it seemed like even shorter. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Uh,
And like, I mean, Christmas Day is fun and all, but like it's tiring. You know, that's why I was like, I'm kind of excited for next week to have like New Year's Day off where I don't have to like travel to like 4 different houses and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd just be nice to like relax, watch a little football, and
I hear you. Oh, hang on. I got to hook up Instagram. I forgot to. I had to reboot the computer. Do, 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 do. I got that stupid Coke commercial in my head. Public.
my half marathon video is getting a lot of views today. It's my best video out of my last 10 posted.
That's what I was going to use for tonight. Kind of the intro.
How do you feel about marathon weekend? 2 weeks.
I mean, it is what it is at this point.
It kind of, I mean, yeah, I feel you. You made a post on the Discord that made me laugh. That's how I felt every marathon weekend. It was like, man, you get excited for the holidays, Christmas,
Yeah.
New Year's. Like in the back of your mind, you're thinking, I got to go run 48 miles like next week. That was
I,
always the worst. The worst
I,
is that year, Michigan State went to the playoff and we got shut out by Alabama 38-0. It was like my first marathon. I was like, dang, like I'm so bummed the Spartans let me down. We couldn't even score a point in the college playoff, and now I gotta go run a marathon next week. Like
what's
it was awful.
it's the whole thing? Like I didn't even, like it's not real till after Christmas for me. And then it's like I want to talk about it because like I went on and ordered a bunch of my Amazon like stuff. I can't get this Instagram to go live. What's going on? Like there's the go live button, but it won't press. Come on. Go live, stupid thing. Can I here? Let me do this. Let me go all the way back. Or pain in the rear. Remove. Sorry about it. Let me hook Instagram back up and we will be ready to go. Live video. Public. Next. This is the only one where you got to get like a key. Enter a key. That's probably what it was. I bet you the key changed when I rebooted the computer.
Sound like a musician. We got a key change coming up.
Got a key change. Okay, so there's that.
Oh yeah, Jason, I'm just in the. This is called like being lazy. Like I've had a migraine and haven't felt good all day, and all like my laptop and everything, and the microphone was downstairs because that's where I was editing the last video, and I was like, I don't want to go upstairs and like set everything up. So I was like, I'm just gonna call from here.
It does look good though.
Yeah, the girls aren't here. I worry about the audio because like it's very hardwood floor in here, so I worry about like an echo kind of. But
yeah, it's a little. You can tell it's a little bit harder in there, but it's fine. It's totally fine.
yeah, I figure for a one time, it's probably fine.
It's good. And we're a mess tonight, so who cares? Oh, hang on, I still got the lights on. Hang on.
But yeah, it's basically I was too lazy to go upstairs and set up. This is my Jordan flu game. I mean, Mike's not feeling good either. Like we're both like both a mess. But you know, we're gonna be like those '98 Bulls, and we're gonna take care of it and get it done.
I'm working from the couch all day.
I haven't left the couch until just now.
Yeah,
Like I was out and like I seriously like fell asleep, and I woke. I thought it was like 11 o'clock or so when I did. Next thing I knew, it was 4 p.m.
Oh my god,
like, that can't be. I was like, that can't be right. That just can't be right. And I still felt like garbage.
I took a 2-hour nap in our bedroom, dude. And it was so windy. I thought something hit our house, and I think it was the neighbor's like garbage can like went flying into our house, maybe
Yeah.
or like the bin. Because our house is pretty close together. I don't know what it was, but it's so windy here, and I know that's why I have this migraine because the pressure change.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's why you got Migraine University on your hat right now.
yeah, there it is.
MU.
Oh yeah, migraine. Totally. Oh, and yeah. Oh my gosh, the drive back from Indy's got to be windy. 2 hands on the wheel at 10 and 2. I can't imagine driving right now through the Midwest. It's nuts. It was 78. It is now 39. Okay, we got to start the sucker. Okay, let's talk about. Here we go. Hopefully this stuff works. I had to reboot the computer earlier. I tested it, so it should. There's no reason it shouldn't. Oh wait, I need to push the things that say we're live on Facebook. Post. Not now. There's too many things to do. I was on the Disney Dads podcast yesterday. That was fun.
Oh, okay.
With Joe Quattrochi.
Oh, I know Joe.
He's a good, he's
good. Hanging in there.
He is. He's a good guy. And I followed John Pelkey. How about a big boots to fill there?
Oh, geez. They got John Pelkey on the show. Look at all sorts of celebrities.
They're doing a 7-hour show. It's pretty cool.
I just sent you that. Did I ever send you that Google search? I was trying to find out who sang one of the national anthems because I was just going to put it in my video, but I couldn't figure it out, so I didn't put it on any of them. But it said, so by our sources, John Pelkey is the one that sings the national anthem. Is what Google told me.
I mean, I bet he could sing. He's an entertainer. He's like an entertainment. I bet he could sing. Oh, he's pretty good though. Okay, here we go. Is the button ready? Yeah, the button's ready. I think. Here we go. Well, hey, everybody. Welcome to the VOGP Open Line for Sunday night, December 28th, 2025. I'm your host, Mike Rallman from BeOurGuestPodcast.com and one of the senior agents over at the Magic for Less Travel. Welcome to the last VOGP Open Line of 2025. We're going to be taking your calls for the next hour at 407-584-7173. That's 407-584-7173. Having a good time, hanging out on a Sunday night here between Christmas and New Year's. And it's two guys that are hanging in there with migraine headaches. We're going to work through it. We're going to have a good time talking Disney. Hopefully this will help us get through it here. Scotty G Must-See Adventures dropping the videos like Santa dropped the presents a couple of nights ago up in East Lansing, Michigan. Scott, happy Sunday night. What's going on?
Happy Sunday. I put this in the Discord, I think, like a week ago, and I'm just so happy that my sunsets are like at 5:11 now and not 5:08 or 5:06. We've made that corner, Mike. We're actually getting longer days now. So hopefully we'll be back into springtime and nicer weather. I know you said your weather was crazy today. It was kind of crazy here too, but I just want to see some sunshine and some happiness now that Christmas is over.
You'll be swinging the sticks before we know it again. I'll be seeing you on Sunday mornings out there at 6:30 in the morning.
It was a golf like Christmas. My dad got me a little ink pad to like stamp, like an ink stamp to stamp my golf balls with like my name on it. Got all sorts of different types of golf balls and all that. Got some golf polos. So Santa was nice. Santa was looking out for me for next golf season.
How many Disney gift cards you get?
I actually only got 2 Disney gift cards, believe it or not. And they're both from the same person. They're just both the 2 of the same denominations. I don't know why they didn't just up it, but yep. So just 2 Disney gift cards. I did have to return some stuff. So I got some cash back is how that worked out. My in-laws, they do a really good job. They actually got us new luggage, which is great. Cause you ever feel that like your luggage just gets beat up so bad, right? In the airports and just traveling all the time. So we were due for some new luggage. So we got a new 3 pieces, which is great. And they put fun things in the luggage. It was kind of funny. You opened it up out of this big box. There's a luggage. Some felt heavier than the others. Like, this doesn't seem right, So sure enough, they had some gifts in there, but they got us one of those skylight calendars. Have you ever seen those like advertised before?
Is it kind of like the big iPad thing?
Yeah, that you put on the wall. Yeah. And like, the concept seems really cool, but like I think they just are like 5, 6, 7 years late on that with us because like Emily, I mean, we don't worry about after school activities with Emily. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's in college now. So all I need to know is just what her normal schedule is. So if I know like I can't call her at that time or whatever, but she's good about putting herself in do not disturb. So that's always like my indicator anyway. But it's like, yeah, I don't think we really need that. I like the idea, but you're a few years late on that. Wouldn't you agree with that?
Yeah, I've seen those. And it's the same thing. Like any kind of, I always like the idea of like planners and things like that, but my life is so boring. I have nothing to put on it. Like, Sunday, 4:30, go to Taco Bell before the call-in show. I mean, and just keep it going 52
And you're
weeks out
such a
of the
man
year.
of routine, like,
I
those
am. There's nothing. I mean, even like my annual events are the same. Like, okay, marathon weekend, every year, it's like
I mean, it'd be fun to see like, oh, the vacation on there, but Disney does such a good job with like their own little like countdown calendars, like with Cruise Line and World, like in the app that, yeah, I don't think I really need it. It was a good thought, but we returned it yesterday and it was actually way more than I thought it was going to be. So now I can put that towards maybe I can put that towards a Disney cruise instead.
I didn't think about, we don't talk about it much, but luggage, man, because because I used to be scared to fly, right? And so we obviously took our luggage when we drove, but we just bought, years and years ago, we got Amazon Basics, like a three set, like a three suitcase set, the big one, the middle one, and the carry-on. And it's just the three Amazon Basics. They're blue and they're hard sided. And we've been using that for well over a decade.
Wow, that's impressive.
But I always get jealous when I see like you guys have nice luggage, the Foresters. Yours has a lot more bells and whistles, but I'm telling you what, man, that we have got our money's worth out of that Amazon Basic stuff. We should probably upgrade at some point, but it's one of those things like, you say you're going to do it, and then it's like, I'll just go one more trip on that. And I've been saying I'm going to go one more trip on it for, every
Yeah.
time. It's one of those things like you just like, do I want to drop, $300-400 on it and then just throw it back in the storage closet? But I think it's one of those luxury items that when you use it, you feel good about it. Like we won't talk about that much, but when you have good luggage, it does kind of make
Yeah,
travel
it does.
easy.
And like we've had ours for like 3 years, but we take a lot of flights. It gets beat up pretty good. And even like on our last flight for when we went on the Disney Fantasy, the lady at Delta checking our bags even made a comment like, "Oh, do you realize this like has this huge crack right here?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Yeah, we should probably get this." And Liz had the genius idea. Like our parents are always asking like, "What do you want for Christmas?" It's hard to shop for adults sometimes, and like
Right.
they love to work off lists, which kind of spoils the surprise a little bit. I mean, they tried and they got us a calendar that I returned, so maybe the lists do help. But I thought it was a good idea. She just added luggage on it, and like my in-laws came through with it, and we're super excited. It's like this. I'll take a photo for you. Like it's this cool green, which is another key thing for me. I like to have a unique color so that when it comes off the carousel, it's easy to identify, right? Like it's not black or red, which are like really common ones. We try to do a bright, unique color, which is easy for us to grab.
Yep, that's how mine is too. It's like this navy, and they all three have I went to a social media like event at our local airport here in St. Louis one time, and they gave us stickers, and they have
Yeah,
the STL on them, and they're real big, and so boom, I see them real easy. So that
that's a
makes
smart
mine.
idea too. Put some
So
stickers
yeah.
on it, put a BOGP sticker on there.
Oh, I should. I didn't think about that. So we want to open up the phone lines to take your calls. We got a lot of folks tuned in. I see Mel's tuned in down in Australia. Shout out to her down there. Happy Monday to you. Folks tuned in from Pittsburgh, Maryland, New Hampshire. We're the Magic Kingdom tonight, everybody. So thanks for tuning in. We appreciate that so much. Yeah, and let's see, we got our friends, the Heinrichs down there with their Beaver Orange because they used to be obviously out on the West Coast. So let's a couple things I want to talk about. So you had your latest video drop. It's doing really well on YouTube about the half marathon recap. We talked about this right before we went on the air. Seattle tuned in as well, Zach.
Brendan, it's Brendan.
I
Yeah,
yeah, Brent, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I just saw the screen name. The screen names always screw me up, by the way.
I know. I had to think about it for a second. I was like, I think that's Brendan out in Seattle. That's
It is.
awesome.
But is he not at Walt Disney World right now? I thought he was
I think he
traveling.
was in Memphis for a little bit, and then I think he might be back in Seattle now.
Maybe, yeah. I know he's traveling. Anyway, because he was in a production truck, right? The other day. Yeah. Anyway, I'm confused. So don't throw stuff when I'm live on the air. I get confused. Okay. Anyway, so yes,
I'm here to protect you, Mike.
you are, but don't put a microphone in front. And Andrew's in Louisville. We're worldwide right now. This is pretty awesome. So let's a couple things I want to talk about. You got your video recapping the Wine and Dine half marathon to get everybody pumped up for marathon weekend. And we talked about this in the pre-show. For me, and I've done this, for years and years, and you've done marathon weekend many, many times. We've done this a lot of times together. I post 1,000 pictures of us like crossing the lines together over the years. I never really think marathon weekend is real until like Christmas ends. like once we finish all the Christmas celebrations, we open the gifts, we have all the meals, we go over, we got to go to the, the in-laws, our house, everybody comes over, eat the biscuits and gravy, open the presents. Once that's all over and the Christmas commercials stop hitting on the TV, all of a sudden I'm like, oh my gosh, next up, we got to run. We got to go to Walt Disney World. And I get excited because I like going to, Florida. It's cold in St. Well, it was 78 here today. It's freezing now, but I get to go down to escape the cold weather, get to go to Florida, but then you got to run. That's when it gets real for me, is when Christmas ends. So right now I've made that transition. We're 3 days past Christmas. I'm getting amped for marathon weekend. I did make the change from Caribbean Beach to French Quarter. I'm super excited because I've not been to French Quarter in forever. I love that resort. I'm excited to just stay there, spend time there, get to enjoy that. But you were talking, it's kind of the same thing, right? When you used to run marathon weekend and visit on those weekends, like was kind of Christmas, like you didn't worry about it till Christmas. I know you do the training and stuff, but it became real in the last like 48 hours.
For sure. Because like, if you follow the Galloway training, which is what I typically do, like your last long run is usually around Christmas, it's usually like that week. So then you're like, I don't have to do like another 20-mile run or anything. I can just try to relax, try to stay healthy, which is a big thing, like a lot of crud going around, here at East Lansing, I'm sure kind of everywhere. So you could like trying to bubble wrap yourself so that you don't fall down on some ice or something, like you just got to be really careful. And that's when it really would happen to me, or like would be Christmas. I was saying in the pre-show, like New Year's is kind of more it for me, because like you realize, oh my gosh, 2026 here. Like, what am I doing in 2026? Oh, I'm starting off the year by running the Dopey Challenge. And that's like next week, like, which always like was kind of cool to me in a way though. Like you talk about like accomplishing goals, like right out of the bat, like while that's like, you're training for that like the year before, but like you can just brag it up like, oh yeah, I ran a marathon this year, and it's like January 10th.
Yeah.
It's just so cool. So New Year's is really kicks for me, because a lot of times too, depending on how the calendar is, sometimes Mike, we were already down there on New Year's Day too, which is kind of wild. We'd have a few days of fun New Year's Eve, and then it got really serious once you started going to the race expo and things.
Those were the best years. I miss the years where we'd be down there for New Year's Eve, do New Year's, and then roll right into marathon weekend. Those were the best of times. I mean,
those are so good, because we'd have a few days of fun, like a lot of fun too before then. It was those are like my peak like Run Disney days, I'd say, like 2016, 17, 18, like those are so much fun doing those.
I mean, it was actually probably harder on our bodies, right? Because it was hard.
We were younger,
disciplined enough. We were younger, but because we do obviously New Year's Eve Epcot, we'd be up till 2 a.m, and up, a lot of the day and stuff. But and then of course, Dopey was on the back end of all this stuff. But man, those were the days. We had so much time, such a good time. But it just seems like the calendar hasn't worked out as well over the past, say, 5-6 years.
I mean, I know like in 24, I went down there for New Year's. That's the year I did Goofy, because I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do Goofy. Even though like I was down there, I could have done Dopey, but that was even nicer too, Mike, because then like, man, I was down there for New Year's. Then I had like a solid like 5 days of just like park touring, relaxing at the resorts, and not worrying about waking up at 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. for a 5K, which is fun. But like I could really just lock in on the half and full that year. That was so nice. I love it when you can add on a New Year's trip to marathon weekend. Like as you were saying, those are the best. They really are.
So I'm going to open up the phone lines. I did want to talk about how you're preparing for your marathon weekend trip. If you're going down here in the next couple of weeks, where are you staying? What are you doing? Like I made my my first Amazon order a couple hours ago. I know I'll probably be making other ones. I'll tell you what I ordered in between calls here. Again, and I ordered some new stuff this year. The Magic for Less gives us an Amazon gift card every year as an appreciation for working for them. And I use that to order some extra stuff. I got my new sneakers. I got 2 pair of sneakers that I have not taken out of the box yet. Well, I've taken them out of the box to take pictures. I wore the one lap around the house to try. And they're really different, those carbon plated shoes. I don't know if I like those or not.
That you're kind of like iffy on? Or?
The cheater shoes. Yeah, they're supposed to be super fast. But some people say in the Clubhouse, like everybody was like hyped on them. So I was like, I got to get a pair of these. They're supposed to be super fast. And then I got them. Then people are like, oh, but some people, it kills their knees. Like they can't go after half a mile. They can't walk. I'm like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? So then I decided I'm just going to get a pair of Hokas like I've always ran in for the last 10 years and be safe. And so now I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to try them maybe. Well, I am going to try them, but I have the backup in case they wipe me out. Fortunately, I had a gift card because my in-laws usually buy me the shoes, but this year they didn't. They gave me a gift card, so I got to pick them out. So I got lucky there. So we are. So I'll talk about more though. But what are you doing to get ready? Also, one other thing I want to bring up tonight was the best of the Clubhouse in 2025. What's been your favorite things you've seen in the Clubhouse or Discord server? I just want to say I love the live from the Disney Destinations channel. If you're ever in need or missing any kind of Disney content, just jump in there. Somebody is always posting content from there, whether it's a resort like today, David's posting from Hilton Head. I don't know much about Hilton Head, but I got to see his watermelon Dole Whip and some of the pictures and the key card that's so cute there. And it's great. I mean, if you're not feeling well, you're sitting on the couch with a headache. It's a great escape all the time. And like Trisha does the daily trivia. DD Indy, Dennis is always posting awesome, high quality photos. Billy's in there helping everybody out with collectibles. It's amazing. So what do you like if you're in the Clubhouse a lot? Best of the Clubhouse for 2025. So let me open up the phone lines. You want to give us a call? We'll continue the conversation, but you are allowed to jump in. This is your show. It's 407-584-7173. So join the conversation. We got folks all over the place tuned in. We appreciate that. Joseph says, hope we had a wonderful Christmas. Appreciate that very much. And yeah, Bill says there's crud going around down in Orlando. Do not want to hear that. I mean, I understand it, right? I mean, the whole world's in Orlando right now with all the bowl games and everybody going down to the theme parks. I don't need the crud. This is the time where you try to keep away from your relatives.
Stay away.
This is God. This is it. You know what? I mean, I typically get something right before I leave. I hate that, but did you usually get it? I mean, last year I had it really. Oh, last year I
always got it after. I always got it way after. Or I get some kind of weird injury, and then like that one year, like I got this gigantic blister, and then I had to do Disneyland the next week. Like I always get something while I'm down there. Usually not before. I wish it was before.
I just remember last year. Was last year the year that Disneyland was right after Walt Disney?
That was 2 years ago. That was 24.
Okay, well, last year anyway, I just remember, man, I got super sick before Disneyland. And I mean, it was like the night before I was like, I might not go because I can't get on a plane for 4 hours. I'm that sick. And I did, and I made it out there, and I was okay once I got out there, but I took so much medicine and stuff. But man, this time of year, it's a great time because the weather's nice in Florida. Typically, you know, it's a lot nicer than other places in the country. It's a good time to run down there in California too. But there's so much stuff going around. It's so hard to like keep yourself well. And like I saw, you know, like Molly was running. She's a crazy woman. She ran. Well, I mean, just like Laurie does all the time too. Like all these people that run in the snow and ice, you know, to finish it. I think Hannah did it the other day. I see all these people in the lizards. I had, you know, the 12-mile, 15-mile run, and they're like doing it on ice and snow. I'm like, what are you doing? Like marathon in 2 weeks? Like just find a treadmill.
I always say when I turned 40, I turned wiser because that used to be me too. And then I said, nope, it starts with a 4 now. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm same. Yeah. All right. Well, the phone lines are open. I guess folks are.
Well, I remember you and I, like we were out there training. Like you and I used to train outside all the time.
Yeah, I did.
And then you got that treadmill, and then you're like, nope, I'm good.
I did. I got that thing, and I got it for a gift, and I'm like, this thing is awesome. Like it was easier on my knees. I didn't, because I used to, you know, like you have to think so much because I got up early in the morning. It was dark out every morning, and like you had to layer up. It just took so long to put on all the clothes, and you know, then they'd all be sweaty. You'd go through 1,000 clothes in a week. I sleep in what I run in, and I just go downstairs and I'm good to go. So, all right. Well,
if no one's calling, I have a question for you. Was there someone in or?
No, go ahead.
I was going to ask you. So I saw a couple of people that are traveling down there right now in the Discord sharing like the forecast, and New Year's Eve looks to be pretty chilly. Like how would you feel about that? I know we've done one where you had like your Chewbacca hat on, I joke about, and like it was cold, like, but I kind of like that in a way. I was curious what you think.
See, I don't know, man. I know the locals because I did see a post like that on Facebook, and I read the comments, right? And all the people that live there are pumped because they want it to be cool because they live there, right? And they get the hot weather all the time. But if I'm visiting, and this is just a selfish thing, right? If I'm visiting from the Midwest and it's cold here for all winter, I want it to be warm. I want it to be
I
like
know.
shorts and stuff. And I'd be kind, you do what
That's
you
something
got to
about
do.
New Year's to me though. Like I kind of want it to be a little chillier, and then afterwards maybe it can warm up. But
Maybe I know. Well, that's how I wanted to be at Christmas too here, right? And I mean, it was like 70 here for Christmas, which really stunk. I mean, it didn't feel like Christmas at all. It was weird, but
yeah, it was kind of weird
yeah,
here too.
I'd still rather. I mean, there was that one. I think that was the year. Like we were all bundled up, like Chewbacca. When I had the Chewbacca hat on, man, it
Yeah,
was cold. Like
I
I
remember.
wasn't even comfortable. Oh, hang on.
But it's crazy though when it's like you book this trip a year in advance usually, right? Like I mean, if you're doing like a New Year's or a Christmas, like you've been thinking about that trip for a while. And then that's not how you vision it, right? When you're making your ADRs or you're making your park reservations, you're not thinking, oh, it's gonna be like 35 degrees that night when we go to watch like candlelight processional. you know, and you think it's gonna be a nice 60 degrees or something, and then you get there and you're like, man, I gotta pack like coats now and all that. Like it really throws you off when the weather changes like that from
No,
what
I
you're
agree with you there.
envisioning.
But now, see, but if you're going to somewhere like Candlelight Processional, a little nip in the air, that's chef's kiss.
I know,
You know
right? That's what I'm
like,
trying to
that's
say.
perfect.
Yeah.
But I guess New Year's Eve. See, I've never been like a big New Year's Eve person. Like back in the day, I used to have to DJ on New Year's Eve, like for all the parties when my dad had the
You
Mulligan.
should DJ at you should get out the old equipment at Epcot and do it, you know?
Oh, dude, that would be kind of fun. But I don't know the music
That'd be
anymore.
fun. That would be fun.
Back in the day, I do the music. I have no idea what the music is anymore. But that
You
really
could just
matters.
do a retro, like, hey, Epcot opened in 82. We're going back to 82 this New Year.
See, I could do that. I could do that. Little Prince and stuff. Let's go. Oh, I just want to be able to push the button on the fire breathing dragon in China. Let's go. Remember that year though? We just went around. We were fools.
And Italy too, like Italy, like with like the rave that's going on there, like that's awesome too.
Yeah, but yeah, I'd rather have it not where I'm getting frostbite. So I do have though. Hang on, I have the information on New Year's Eve. I was going to give it out to our listeners real quick. If you're wondering what's happening on New Year's Eve, I got it just fresh off the presses here. So here's what Disney released just today for New Year's Eve, just in case anybody's wondering. At Epcot, celebrate the night away on December 31st with DJ dance parties and world celebration and a round world showcase. Enjoy Luminous, the Symphony of Us at 6:30 before Cheers to the New Year, a sparkling celebration kicks off. It's countdown at 11:54 p.m. So you got it's very specific. 11:54 is when the fireworks are going to start, or I guess the fireworks. At Disney's Hollywood
It's
Studios.
got to land right. It's got to finish right.
Exactly. It's obviously 6 minutes, and then it'll be ready to go. At Disney's Hollywood Studios on December 31st, enjoy a variety of live entertainment and DJs all night long, including the Pixar Dance Party. Be on the lookout for special character experiences throughout the park, and don't miss the New Year's Countdown fireworks. At Magic Kingdom Park, get a jump start on your celebration on December 30th with Fantasy in the Sky at 7:30. Followed by a second showing at 11:50. Both fireworks spectaculars will also greet the new year at the same time on December 31st. So there you go. You get the preview on the 30th.
I love being there for that.
I do love that. That is fun.
I know someone asked me, Megan asked me, like, oh, is there gonna be a Scotty G sighting over Marathon weekend? And now I'm like, oh, I kind of want to just buy like a plane ticket down and just head down there.
Do it. I'll be there from Wednesday to Monday. Or I'm going home Monday early, but yeah, Wednesday to Sunday. Come on, let's go. Do it. You should. I mean, I got the room Riverside, or not Riverside. The last time I was at Riverside when you just showed up.
That's right. I did just randomly show up, and I ran the half. That's kind of wild,
dude. There's probably charity bibs out there still. I bet you.
Probably.
I guarantee you. I could probably get one. Do it. All right. So here's what I ordered. So somebody's calling in. This is going to be the open line that nobody opened. So here we go. That's okay. On the Thursday, hopefully you just listen to it. It's just a Mike and Scott show. So, oh, hang on. We got a call. Thank you for calling. So we can actually call this an open line. Let's see here. And caller, are you there?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's going on? Who is this?
This is Bill Heinrich down here in Central Florida.
Bill. What's you're living the Florida life from formerly from Oregon, the Beeve.
Yep. It'll be a year down here on the 1st for me.
Has it felt like a year, or has it gone quick? What do you think?
It's actually gone really quick. Yeah. I was unemployed for the first 2 months down here, which I never been unemployed since I was 16. So that was a little weird, but no, it's going pretty good.
You guys are living the life, man. I love watching you guys on Facebook. Like you're living the dream, man.
Well,
it's like everybody wants to do what you did, and you did it. You pulled the trigger.
Yeah, my youngest had graduated from high school, and we were just both kind of. My wife was really she needs sun, and she just wasn't getting that in Oregon. So, and I didn't want to move to Vegas with her, and we both like theme parks. So here we are in Florida.
Boom. So real quick before I ask you, like what was on your mind? Like I'm just curious. Like what's been the biggest like adjustment or surprise to move into Orlando? Something you didn't expect?
Well, I've never lived in a town this big. When I lived my first almost 52 years of life in Oregon, basically. And biggest town I lived in was 55,000 people. Didn't live far from Portland, but I didn't live in it. But now to live down here, and we literally live, 5 minutes away from Disney property. We hear the fireworks every night. I can see the fireworks from my spare room. We can hear the train whistle from the driveway. You can hear the electrical water pageant outside some nights. So
that's crazy.
It's been great. Yeah. I got a job, and literally the day I drove down to start, I was training in Tampa area, and I drive down, and we'd kind of been pre-approved for a home loan. And as soon as I got hired, my wife's like, "Give me all your information. Let's get this going." So I drove down to Tampa, and my wife, we were basically sponging off my brother. He has a house about 2 blocks from us, and she's like, "I found this house. I want to go look at it." And I was like, we put an offer on this house before I had ever even seen it. So it's been an adventure, but it's been great.
Some things you just have to do on faith and just hope it works out.
Yep. Yep. Pretty much.
So what'd you have on your mind? What's up?
I was just calling in to say, hey, see how you guys are doing. I know you guys didn't have any phone calls coming in, and I'm literally sitting here in my living room watching you guys on my 85-inch screen. And
oh my gosh.
You guys are saying you're not getting any phone calls. So I'm like, I'll call in and say, hey.
Well, we appreciate that, because now it's officially an open line instead of just a Mike and Scott show begging for callers. So
how is it following Beaver football out in Eastern time zone? No, that's got to be quite a challenge for you.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Thankfully this year, or maybe unthankfully, there wasn't a lot to really be happy about.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of times I was going to bed early. What was tough is when the Beavs were playing really well in baseball, and you had some of those playoff games starting at 7:00 back there, and it's 10:00 here. That's a little tough. I don't think people outside the West Coast realize like how good the West Coast has it for college football, because game day starts at like 7 a.m. The first kickoffs are at 9 a.m. and you've literally you can watch football till 11:00 at night, just straight through, and it's a beautiful thing. It's tough when it doesn't start till noon out here.
Right.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm a Central Time Zone guy, so I think we have it the best. There's no way I could do East Coast, because like when Scott had that one game where the Spartans kicked off, what was that? Like they kicked off at 11.
Yeah, we played USC and it kicked off at 11.
I'm in bed at 10. Like there's no way.
Well, and half the reason some of those schools left is because they hated getting stuck with those late kickoffs. Even on the West Coast, you get a kickoff at 7:00, and they're like, well, everybody's gone to bed. And I try to tell people, the TV networks still have to have games kick off at that time.
Yeah.
They can't kick off in Texas, at 9:00. That's not going to happen. So if you're in Oregon or Washington or California, anywhere on the West Coast, you're going to get those 7:00 time kickoffs.
It's crazy.
Anyways.
Well,
yeah, no. So that's been tough, but like I said, there wasn't a lot to root for Beaver football this year, so it's been tough. So there were some times it's like, it's 11:00. I'm going to bed. I don't need to watch the rest of this.
I should have just slept through the bowl game last night too. So I
was watching it for you. I was rooting for you.
We stick through it, boy. You got to like them on the good days and the bad days, man. It started off, I'm like, we're going to score 80 points tonight. and then I should have never said that out loud, and that was it. So
You are kind of like the true jinx, though, with stuff like that.
I am, dude. I swear. I swear. Right after we scored that first touchdown, I said we should have been in the playoff. I said that out loud, and then we didn't score.
I'll never forget being up 24-7 on the Niners in the NFC Championship a couple years ago, and you're like, "Oh, congratulations on the win."
Yeah, I know.
I right then I knew I should have just put it all on the Niners at that point because
you don't want me to say anything about your team. Well, so we're going to see you around on Marathon Weekend. Will you be in the parks anywhere?
Yeah, we'll be down here. Let us know when you're down here. Justin, I would love to hang out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for booking that. Thanks for booking that cruise for us at the end of next
month. Dude, you're gonna love it. So remind me what ship you on?
We're on the Fantasy.
Oh god, favorite ship.
Just got off that ship.
Yeah, well, getting those Florida resident rates, it's like, heck yeah, let's do this.
Well, stop. None of the rest of us get that.
No, it's like
I'd be on a cruise all the time.
No, it's like I said, it's and right literally where we live. So I'm like stone's throw from Walt Disney World, where about 15, 17 minutes from SeaWorld. And if you to get a SeaWorld annual pass, it's only like $33 a month. I know you guys aren't SeaWorld fans, but if you're big roller coaster fans,
I like SeaWorld.
$33 a month.
Nice.
And it comes with parking. You get like preferred parking. Plus, like every quarter, you get 2 guest passes.
No, I'm still in shock because I just renewed my annual pass to Walt Disney World, and so I'm still a little low on platelets because I don't live in Florida, and so I had to pay full price.
yeah, that's the nice thing about down here is you got that monthly thing too.
Yeah, I don't have that either. It just all at once, just boom, right there, just right took you to your knees. But it's price you pay to have
I wouldn't
fun.
like to do that.
Yeah, we all been there. We have a good time once we're there. You just do it once a year, and then you have fun for a year. That's how it is.
Exactly. Well, and we literally, I remember there was one night. It was when Tron went over to the new overlay back in September, and we were here in the house doing stuff. And I looked at the clock, and it said like 6:45, it was 6:50, and I was like, "Oh, that new Tron overlay started. Oh, it's going to be dark soon. I should go ride that." And I asked Jess, and she was like, "Yeah, go have fun." So I texted my brother, "Dude, I'm leaving at 7:10 to go ride Tron," and I get a text back, "Pick me up." So I went, picked him up. We drove, parked, took the ferry over, went straight back to Tron, waited in line for about an hour, rode it, got off, walked back out, took the ferry back over, and we're back home in less than 2 hours.
Okay, people are going to start throwing stuff at you pretty soon, so you better watch your. If you see like a laser pointer on you, I'm saying duck, because people all around the world are like wanting to do what you do. Like, you go to the Tron fan, like I go to Taco Bell. It's not fair.
Yeah, no, truly. As a Beaver fan, though, I will never duck.
No, that's a good one. Yes, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's a good one.
I have people say we need to get our ducks in order, and I'm like, no, we will do nothing with ducks around here.
Absolutely, I got you. Yeah, so so does that mean you're rooting for Ohio State? I mean, yes.
So yes, definitely. My second favorite team every weekend is who's ever playing the Ducks. I actually only take slightly more joy out of a Beaver win than a Duck loss. It's still more joy out of a Beaver win, but just slightly more.
I get you. I'm the same way with Kansas. Same thing. Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna roll. See if we get some more calls. But hey, I hope to see you while we're down there. I'll be down there
right on
the 7th. Right on. All right. Take care, brother. Good talking to you.
Cool.
I'm glad you're living the best life.
Guys.
See you.
Mm-hmm.
Bye. See you.
How cool is that, man? He pulled the trigger.
He just did it.
And shout
I love
out.
That story. That's how I would be like with like dining or like going to Epcot. Like, hey, like, why don't you just hop into Epcot for a couple hours, get something to eat, like especially during like festival season.
Oh my gosh, dude! Because it'd be like a food court.
Yeah, you have like these different options. Like I would if I was a local, like my passport would be like so full of like stamps for those Epcot festivals. It'd always be like my goal every year. I feel like easy to say when I'm sitting here in East Lansing. I'm sure it's a little more challenging when you're actually there, right? And then you're in your nice comfy couch and like, oh man, do I go to Epcot or not? But here from East Lansing, it's really easy to say that.
We got a call here. Hang on.
I guess we got another call coming.
Yes, we do. Hang on.
I'm hanging.
Call, you there? We had 2 calls.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, who's this?
It's Julie in Scotland.
Hey, Julie. I'm glad to have you on the show. Did you have a good Christmas?
Had a great Christmas, thank you. It was slightly strange coming straight back from Orlando and directly into Christmas, but we survived.
You guys, I love seeing your pictures in the clubhouse. I just want to say thank you for sharing all that joy with all of it. Your family just looked like you're having the most wonderful time. So thanks for sharing that.
No problem. It was so nice to have a trip to share for a change because it's been a while.
It was great. So, sorry, I was reading. Simon had a question for us about Dopey in the chat, so I was reading that. So, what do you got on your mind? I got caught up there. What's up?
No problems. I just thought I'd call because we've just had a trip and it was a really different trip for us. So I thought I could call in and just share a few thoughts. I guess we've never been at Christmas time before. We've always done summer trips, and yeah, it was just a bit of a different trip for us.
So, what were some highlights for you? And was in Scotland, like, was the weather a challenge? You guys, like you said, you're usually there in the summertime. Was it comfortable? Was it chilly? I mean, what would you guys think about that time of the year compared to summer?
I think the weather was the best thing about it, Mike. We loved it. When we left Scotland, it was like 4 degrees and raining, and it had been stormy the week that we left, so we were a bit nervous about getting there and for a start, but we made it. And when we got there, the weather suited us so nicely because we felt like we had more energy. We weren't sweating and looking for shade the whole time. Yeah, we just got a lot more done, I suppose. It was a bit chilly in the morning and at night, but we're really used to that, so it didn't hold us back at all. And during the day, the weather was beautiful. I think we were really lucky. We didn't have any rain. We had no cold days. The days were beautiful, and the nights were. It was kind of nice to be cold in Walt Disney World and wrap up a bit.
Yeah, Scott actually brought that up. And you, Scott, like, I mean, during the holidays, it's kind of nice to have a little nip in the air.
I think it is for sure. It just adds more to like the ambiance, I feel like, of the parks for sure that time of year.
I totally agree, Scott. And it matches the decor and it matches what the characters are wearing and all that kind of stuff. It fits better.
For sure. Because I've been there, like, I've been there in Halloween, like when it's like 90 some degrees, and like that always feels wrong to me. Like, oh no, it should feel like fall, like and rainy, like it is back home. Like, why is it 90 degrees and a full humidity? So yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it was good. And I think one thing that I kind of wanted to share, and I don't know if you guys agree, but you guys go a lot more frequently than we do, but we've only ever been in the summer before, and we've had tons of trips in the summer. We're really, really lucky. But maybe this is the wrong thing to say on the podcast, but the last time we went in the summer, when I came home, I felt like I'd lost a little bit of the love, just a little bit. I still enjoyed the trip. I had a great time, but it just didn't hit the way it normally did. I don't know why. I don't know if it was the weather. It was so hot the last time we went, or if I just kind of, I don't know, started to run out of things to do, but I just felt not the same rush that I got in previous trips. And this trip, I think, was the best trip we've ever had, the one that we've just had. And I think if you ever feel like you're losing a little bit of the magic, a good trick is maybe to try planning a different trip, like a different time of year, just different places to stay, something that just makes the trip different to what you're used to, because I feel as if it's filled my bucket right back up, and I can't wait to get back out there. And I think it was just the change, not going in the summer, going at a different time of year, having different things to do, different weather, different mindset a little bit. It made the trip. We had the best time we've ever had there.
Scott just gave a thumbs up. So Scott I think that's a whole podcast episode because that's such a great point.
Yeah, I agree. And I think those summertime trips can be just rough, right? There's just, it's so hot, you don't want to, it's hard to stay in the parks for a long time. So you kind of do lose some of that magic a little bit. You get a little frustrating. I think guests are also frustrating. I think other guests always play an impact a little bit on my trips, even though I shouldn't allow that to happen.
100%.
But they do. When I see people like littering and not caring or being respectful, kind of bothers me a little bit. And I feel like I think I see that more in the summertime. I don't know why. But another thing I do too, Julie, I know it's probably harder from where you are, but maybe like trying a different like experience too. Like maybe like I like how you said like a different season, or maybe like go on a Disney cruise or go to Disneyland Paris or something. So something that like switches it up a little bit instead of doing like the same destination every time, I think helps me a lot too.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Really good point. It still gives you that Disney touch, but it just gives you different things to focus on, and like say it tops the magic back up, I think.
Yeah, I agree, because I'll tell you what, I mean, I was kind of feeling the same you were, because I'd been in a rut. Like, you know, Scott, we were talking about this earlier in the show, that I'm very much a person of routine, and I do the same things over and over. It's just kind of how my life is. I eat the same meals, the same nights of the week. It's just, I'm very comfortable in my routines, and I do that with my vacations. You know, you just fall into the same things, and it was just very predictable, and I had a good time, but there just wasn't a lot of just, you know, like discovery kind of experiences. Then I went to Disneyland in 2022, and Scott was out there with me, because he told me, like, you're gonna have a good time out here, man. It's comfortable but different, and that reinvigorated me so much, because there, you know, like, it didn't feel like I was in a foreign land, but it was so like I just kept saying it was like perfect. It was exactly what I needed. There was nostalgia mixed with like an old friend, but new experiences. Like the Haunted Mansion was the Haunted Mansion, but it was so different. Small World was Small World, but it was different. You know, I got to go on the canoes, didn't get to ever do that before. I got a kick out of that. It was like going back in time. And, you know, like Scott said, it was neat, you know, to try something it's just like going in a different season. It was still Disney, but it was very much a new way to see Disney. I like that idea. If you're a summer person, go at Christmas. You know, if you're always somebody that goes at Halloween time, maybe go during Flower and Garden. You know, go in the springtime as you're emerging from the winter time if you get a chance. That's a great call. It's a great way to kind of break your rut. I like that idea.
Yeah, and I'm glad it did the trick, because I don't like the feeling that I'm starting to fall out of love with Disney. I know I am not, but I was a little bit worried after our last trip. I just didn't feel the way I usually feel when I came home, and this time we just can't stop talking about it, can't stop thinking about it. We're so excited about the trip still, even though it's over. And like I say, it's the best trip we've ever had, and it feels great to feel that enthusiastic about a trip again.
So how long do you have to wait to your next one now that you're so excited? you just got home, but you guys have something on the horizon? Hope it's not too long.
It depends. Yeah, how the finances go. We need to start crunching some numbers, but it'll be a little while. I'd love to go again, maybe this time next year, but we'll have to see. So I'd like to try Halloween actually, but it's tricky with school times and things like that. So we'll see. Watch this space.
So does Scotland have a lottery too, like we do here, like with Powerball? You guys have that?
Yes. Yes.
So if the numbers hit, you know, it could be Flower and Garden. You know, there you go. We'll hope the numbers roll that good for you. Then Flower and Garden, you know, you got a few months.
maybe we should have a Clubhouse pool.
Oh my gosh, we do everything else
for you.
Yeah, I mean, hey, don't be laughing. It'll by next Sunday's show. It'll be organized. No kidding. Trisha will have it set. Yes. That's so funny. So give us one like Christmas. Was there like an event? Which park did you enjoy the most, do you think, as far as like overall Christmas festivities, stuff like that?
I mean, always Magic Kingdom for us, and we did Mickey's Very Merry, and we did Jollywood Nights as well, but Mickey's Very Merry was probably our favourite thing that we did. But Epcot really blew me away. It's my favourite park anyway, but we just had such a good time, and I keep going on about this, so my husband will be rolling his eyes right now, although he loved it as much as I did. But we did Candlelight Processional, and I think it's the best thing I've ever done at Walt Disney World. It just blew me away. I absolutely loved it. It was so good. So I think Epcot wins.
It's got such a variety with the storytellers, Candlelight, Voices of Liberty when they sing, and just it's got a great feel to. Who's your narrator the night you saw Candlelight?
It was Henry Winkler. We were so pleased.
Oh my gosh, you had the Fonz. Oh, you're talking. Oh my gosh.
It was so
yes.
It was so good, and the kids were like, "Who?" We were like, "Oh, you don't understand. You don't understand."
Yes.
The Fonz.
Oh my God, the Fonz. Oh my gosh, happy days, baby. Let's go. Scott, did you watch Happy
It
Days?
was so good, and we did.
Oh, yeah.
We did the dining package for it. We went to Garden Grill, which we'd never done before, and we did the dining package. And I'm so glad we did, because I don't know if it was a Henry Winkler thing or just candlelight in general, but the queues to get in, the demand for it was absolutely crazy.
Oh, that was the night that all the pictures were posted. That it looked like worse than New Year's Eve that night. Yeah, that was the night.
Wild.
That
was wild. And I heard a lot of people, cast members and people that we got chatting to during the show, saying that they'd never seen it as busy before.
I saw those pictures. I was like, because I mean, Scott and I have been there at Epcot on New Year's Eve many times, and I mean, it is insanity. I mean, it's fun insanity, but it's wild. Like you gotta like decide when you're gonna go to the bathroom like 2 hours before ahead of time. It's crazy. But I mean, I saw those pictures. I was like, holy smokes. Like, this is crazier than I've ever seen. And it was that night, because I remember it was Henry Winkler. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're lucky you had the dining pack. What'd you think of Garden Grill? I know that's one of Scott's favorite places.
Yeah, we loved it. We've wanted to do it for a while, but it's just never made it to the top of the list. But we would definitely go back. We loved it. The characters were so fun. The food was great. I'm always a little bit wary of, well, not buffets, but family style character meals in terms of value, but it was well worth it. The food was amazing. Kids loved it. And the dining package was so worth it.
Nice. Scott, any other questions?
No, I just commenting that I loved following along. Mike, earlier at the top of the show, you were talking about your favorite Discord channels, and you know, the live at Walt Disney World is like your favorite one. And I'll say Julie did a remarkable job of filling that space for us while she was down there for like her long holiday. That was always fun, like just waking up and seeing that, or in the middle of the day, just catching up to see what all was being done. So it was a great live trip report basically in the Discord. So good job by you for sure.
Oh, thank you. And I think we were lucky because quite a few people from the Clubhouse were there for the first couple of days of our trip. So that made it really special as well. We got to meet up with a few people, Steph and Beth and Trisha and Maria and their families. And that was really special and made the trip, just extra. It was great. So nice.
I love seeing that. I love when we get to all hang out virtually in the Clubhouse, but then when folks cross paths at the Disney destinations, Walt Disney World, sometimes on cruises or Disneyland or what have you, it's that just makes me happy. Real friendships. That's good stuff. That's so good. I can't wait for Marathon Weekend. Absolutely. Actually, I get to go down and get to see some people finally. I haven't been down there in ages. It's my turn pretty soon. I'm excited.
You have me excited. We'll be in the live trip reports channel watching along.
Well, yeah, mine will be a bunch of stuff at like, well, see, I'll be on your feed whenever. We'll see. Now it'll work out well for you because you're in Europe, right? So it'll be like, you'll be going off to work and like all that stuff. So it'll be like good time for you, but for everybody else, like it'll be super early because I'll be, getting in on a bus at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning in the middle of the week. And yeah, I mean, that's not fun.
We'll be awake to provide moral support then.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be okay. I can't wait. Yeah, I'm excited for it. The races are fun once you get going, but standing out there in the parking lot, that's for the birds. Scott knows. I hate that part.
It's awful.
We can just skip that part. We'd be good, but we'll make it. All right. Well, Julie, hey, it's so good to talk to you. Happy New Year. Hopefully 2026 is awesome for all of us. And I'm so glad that we got to become friends really well here in 2025.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Scott. And good luck for the races.
All right. We'll try to hang in there and do us all proud.
Happy New Year.
Bye.
Bye, Julie. Oh, goodness. All right. 475-847-173. Did you see what I didn't see what Simon had in the comments?
Basically, he's registered for Dopey. He's working on the cruise right now, as we know. And but his training hasn't been going the greatest. So training has been a bust. So I'm choosing to focus on the fun of food instead of the fear of running, which my guy, like you speak my language there. But then the question got cut off for me because I ran out of space.
That's what I was saying. I was trying to figure that out. I didn't
so with that in mind, is it wise to go for an early Ohana dinner after and I don't know after the what? But yes, my answer is yes. Go for early
Ohana.
Ohana.
Just go for Ohana at this point. I think he said his longest run was a 7.5K. I saw like on some social media post. You're in the clubhouse somewhere. So
I would do it. I would do it for sure.
Just go to Ohana. Just go for Ohana, whatever. All right,
I love that dinner. That dinner is so good.
It's so expensive, but it's so good. Hey, who's joining us?
Hey, Mike, Scott, it's Billy. How you doing?
Billy, what's going on?
Good to hear from you.
Happy New Year. So don't forget. What's up?
Happy New Year to you too. I just want to call in and talk about like my favorite part of the Discord.
Let's go. What do you got?
I really enjoy the living room and then my corner. I think those are really probably a couple of my favorite, and of course the memorabilia and the trivia. But everything about the Discord is great. There's a bunch of great people hanging out and encouraging people and giving tips and all kinds of good stuff.
Billy, you're one of the key players in that. I just got to say too, like you're just always willing to just go the extra mile to help people, which is always really great. Like I just think about Paul and those like Star Wars bottles. Like that was unbelievable. Like how you were just like locating those down and tracking them down and helping people find maybe some rare glasses is like the kind of one of the more recent things. But you just bring a lot of value to that, and I just want to thank you. It's always just great when you chime in. So appreciate that.
Well, it's great when you guys chime in too. So it's not just me; it's everybody in there is always helping everybody else, and that's the greatest part of it. No. And to that, I just want to say thanks to my friend Paul up in New Jersey. Like October and November, it's always super busy for me at work, and I was just kind of getting bogged down. And next thing you know, Paul out of the blue just types in to check on me. And it made my day a lot greater. And
that's awesome.
It's friends like that just get you through just a day or, makes your week or a whole year. So, but that's what I wanted to say about the Discord. It's just a bunch of great people and everybody in there is always great to each other. It's not, nobody's dragging anybody or anything like that. It's just a bunch of positive energy.
Yeah, Paul does that for a lot of us. He's such a good guy. He's always checking in with just the right words at the right time. I echo that sentiment. Paul's a really good, and I'm glad he got his cat back because I'm not a cat person. I didn't know what the deal was to catch the cat because I just think cats don't want to be caught. But he got the cat back, so we're all good. But I will say the only person we're allowed to drag is Jason about the Phantasmic and the rain. We are allowed to drag him. He's the only one we drag in the clubhouse, and that is fair because he's the rainmaker.
let me ask you two a question because Billy, you brought up two of my favorite channels, but I never know when to post in either one. It's the living room or my corner of the world. Like
I don't know either. It's ambiguous. I'm the exact same way, Scott. I don't know.
I rotate. I'm like, my corner of the world's been kind of busy lately, so I'm gonna put this one in the living room so that one can get some love. That's kind of how I do it.
I'm the same way.
And I'm kind of the same way. I try to do my corner of the world if it's like somewhere regional, like, hey, I'm around here, I'm doing this, but that doesn't always hold true either. So
yeah, that's Billy. I'm the same. That's kind of like if it's like a general thing, like if it's like a meme or something, I'll put it in the living room. Something that is more like less geographically specific, I'll put it up there. And then if it's more about like a Midwestern thing or from here, I'll put it in like my house or something, I'll put it in the living room or sorry, the my corner of the world. But I just like I've learned so much about honestly the world, about where everybody's like what they eat and where they go and their communities and all about Marlesa's all about New York City from all her stuff she does. It's really cool. I mean, we get to learn about each other.
And I know you love the living room on Christmas Day too, with people posting like their trees and everything. I know you had a lot of fun with that.
It's so fun. Yeah, it's and like you said, Billy, it's the right amount of people. It's like social media became so big and so crazy, and there's none of the nonsense, and it's not a gajillion people. It's just the right amount of good people all with a common goal of just being nice to each other. We're all Disney fans. It's not always all Disney talk. I mean, there's a lot of Disney talk, obviously, because we all have the Disney channels, but just a bunch of people hanging out just for the good of everybody. It's so chill. That's what I love about it.
Billy, I was gonna let you know. I was getting a bottle out the other day, and that was corked, a bottle of bourbon, and the cork broke. And I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do? And like Liz reminded me of the awesome topper that you sent me a little while ago. So happy to say that topper is on my favorite bottle right now. So thanks again.
No problem. Did I sent you a topper?
Yeah, I have a topper. Yeah, you sent me a topper. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I did. I forgot about it.
I know you sent like Corey one too, because he was just talking about that too, and it triggered for me. Like, oh my God, that's right. I'm using one of those too right now.
You are right. I forgot all about it.
What's your favorite bottle of wine? What do you got?
Me?
Yeah. Is it like? See,
it's on a bottle of bourbon right now.
Bourbon. Okay. See, I learned on the Destiny. I like port wine. That's why.
Port is great.
It's not that what I really liked was it wasn't that expensive. I looked up the bottle we had. It was only $31.99 for the bottle.
You must not have got an aged one because when we were at Remy, I think we got 40-year ports or maybe 30-year ports, and those were a lot more than that bottle you were just talking about.
It was good. Yeah, no, it was only $32 or something, but it was a good wine. It was port wine. I liked it. It was good stuff. Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah. Not fancy. I'm a cheap date.
I'm not a wine fan at all, but I have drank some bourbon.
There we go.
I do like, yeah, I'll drink whatever, if I'm with friends, I'll try anything, but I'm not a big drinker. But we were on the ship and we needed something to do. So we went to the well, really what I liked was the chocolate, because we did that champagne and chocolate tasting.
That's so good.
Oh, the liquor and chocolate.
Liquor and chocolate, yeah. Where they have like,
I think Billy, you were there when we did that too, weren't you? On the Magic.
Yeah, I was. That was really good.
Yeah, I liked that one a lot.
Oh wait, no, because we did we only got in two on the Destiny. One was one had the chocolates.
You did a wine one, I think.
So I think we did a wine. Yeah, I think we did a wine one and the chocolate and liquor or whatever, whatever it was.
Kind of similar.
Yeah, they were, because they're in the same place. They were in that DeVille's. But yeah, the one I liked was one that had the chocolates, where they said like the chocolate was so expensive because it was like one piece of it was like $100. I was like, oh my God, that's crazy.
They usually have like the Paulo sommelier like lead that too, which is always
fun.
He was. Like, I like that. Yeah. Because I saw ours on the fantasy later that night. I was like, oh, he just did that class. Like, I'm going to ask him for a recommendation with my fish tonight.
Yeah, that's how ours was, right? Because we were at Paulo that night too, because the guy's name was Ken, Khen. He's from the Philippines, and like he would tell us how to swirl the wine, right?
Oh yeah,
to see if it was like good wine. And he said, I don't know if like your guide said this. Sorry, but I got to tell this story. So, like when you swirl it around, you know how like it runs down the side, and it tells you like if it's a good wine or something. He called it sexy legs. Like if it runs down the side like slow, that's called sexy legs. That means your wine's really good or expensive, I guess. I don't know, like a good wine. So he's like, swirl your wine, smell your wine, swirl your wine, and see if it has sexy legs.
Oh my God!
And if it goes down real slow, that's got sexy legs.
You just lost the PG rating for the PFGP.
Hopefully not. But I mean, so I didn't, because I could hardly understand his accent for the longest time. I didn't understand what he was saying. I kept asking Pam, like, what's he saying? What's he saying? What's he saying? And she finally explained it, and I was like, what's that mean? Like, and then she finally explained that to me on top of that. So like it took forever to get it. So anyway, long story short, we see him at Paulo that night. He's probably thinking I'm an idiot. Of course, I'm drinking Coke Zero at Paulo. I'm not drinking anything with my, I don't know, I got a steak or something. And so he comes up to the table because he sees us, and I'm like, hey, Ken, what's going on? And I swirl my Coke Zero. I'm like,
did you ask him if the Coke Zero had sexy legs?
I said that. I was like, dude, there's no sexy legs on this Coke Zero. It's not good, but it's okay. He's a good guy, though. He's really nice. He cracked up. He's probably like, you're an idiot. I want to punch you in the nose. Because he's busy. Yeah, but cruises are fun. So, Billy, so you doing anything for New Year's Eve? I'm just staying at the house. I'm a fart.
I will probably be staying at my house as well.
Good call.
I don't think I have any plans that night. So
same.
Don't have to go to work, so that's lucky.
That is good.
Yes, it is. That's always good.
So
Sounds good.
but that's about it, folks.
All right. Well, hey, we'll have
All
a good one, and don't be a stranger. We'll talk to you soon. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you too, guys.
See you, Billy.
Thanks, Billy. Always good chatting with you.
See you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right.
See ya.
Talk to you later.
And that is going to be a wrap on the Call-In Show.
Nice. I haven't eaten anything all day, and I know Liz just left to pick me up something because I've been feeling well, so I'm excited to finally
You
eat
need
something.
some soup.
hopefully I'll be okay.
You need some protein. Oh, well, I got to say what I ordered real quick because people go back. You never said what you ordered. I ordered 4. I always get my same things from Amazon. My 4 throwaway sweatshirts, my 4 throwaway sweatpants. I'm doing dopey, right? Because I mean, if you don't use them, say it's like 75 degrees, you just throw them under the bed. You'll use them some other time, or you can donate them or whatever. Like just take them and have them in case it's 4 days of cold weather. You don't know what the weather's going to be like. So I ordered the 4 sweatshirts, and I'm going to Disneyland too. And sometimes you need them at Disneyland. So like I'll have 7 opportunities to use these things. 4 the sweatshirts, 4 the sweatpants. But this year, what I added, I bought ponchos. I bought 4 little throwaway ponchos in case it's raining any of the mornings. And because I've seen those, and I'm always like, I wish I had one of those, like on a rainy morning. So I got those. And this time, I've seen these. I saw these last year. They're like little boot covers for your shoes. They're like little covers, like rain covers for your feet. Have you seen those before? Like a little throwaway. Almost like what like surgeons wear at the hospital.
I was thinking, like, is that what you like when you go to like a house for sale and they don't want you like walking on the floor? So
like that.
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
They're plastic. They're like, they're almost like little ponchos for your feet.
Nice.
Keep your feet dry. God, I'm getting old, dude. I don't want
to. I say you bought a couple Mylar blankets too, maybe. Because like that's the thing, you never have one for that first race of the weekend.
I'll be in the hot dog suit the first race though.
So you'll be nice and warm. Okay.
Yeah. Boy, I mean, if it's raining though, that would stink because they'll suck it. It'll like bring all the moisture in. Like a big sponge.
There you go.
Let's just hope for good weather. Again, this is the time though that people start posting. Like, I don't worry about the weather like at all. But then when people start posting, oh my God, it's going to be 87 degrees at 5 a.m. of the marathon. Like, dude, it's still 2 weeks out. Like, what are you posting? But people are going to start doing that. And then it starts making me nervous because I'm like, what are you doing? We don't know. Like, they don't know till like a day before. But here come the posts, people. Don't freak out. Anyway. All right. So we're going to show
today is the marathon. That's wild to me.
That is crazy. So if you want to get pumped, real quick, instead of at the end, tell folks while we're talking about it where they can check out the video, the half from Wine and Dine, so they can get pumped up for marathon weekend taking place in 2 weeks.
Yeah, so on Must See Adventures, I just shared our kind of like my POV, like my point of view, going through the course at Wine and Dine half marathon. Not the exact same course, like that's the one half that you don't go through the castle, but I think it's pretty unique. You get a lot of Disney's Hollywood Studios time on there. Plus you get to see what the course is like. And I think that'll get you like really excited and motivated to go crush this half marathon. Dopey 5K, 10K, whatever you're doing in a couple weeks. So go check it out. Must Be Adventures. I had the whole race weekend out there too. So if you want to watch the 5K and 10K, that's out there for you as well.
All right. So nothing more, especially if you're just doing those taper runs or, walk on the treadmill. Nothing gets you more excited for that next race than seeing the course, not even the courses, but just watching it there. And you're
seeing the national anthem being played and like the 3, 2, 1 go. Like all that stuff gets me excited.
Pelkey, just getting you there. It was Pelkey, right?
Oh yeah, and Clarissa and Riley, they're all there. Yeah.
Riley, you were the superstar with Riley that weekend.
We're buddies.
I know. Awesome. I hope we get to see
You're buddies with them too. So I'm sure he'll interview you in a couple weeks as well.
He always finds me in the hot dog suit.
I know he's good. He's good at locating us. I don't know how. But.
It's easy to find. All right. Don't forget the show is brought to you by the Magic for Less Travel. We are ready to help you plan your 2026 amazing Disney adventure. You don't have to move there like Bill, but if you do, Bill goes on cruises and I help him out. I can help you out too. Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line. Check out all the details this week over at themagicforless.com. No additional cost to you ever. Check out all the details again over at themagicforless.com. Please also use our Amazon affiliate link. It's beourguestpodcast.com/Amazon. Anytime you shop online, that supports our show as well. And you can become a patron of the show and get a bonus show every week. It's called Mike in the Midwest. Just come on over, patreon.com/beourguestpodcast. It's $5 a month. And thanks to everybody who supports us over there already. You're the all-stars. A huge thank you to each and every one of you. You can follow us on the social media. I'm at Be Our Guest Mike on X.com, Instagram, and Threads. Scott's at EpScott, EPSCOT, and all those same places. And the place you want to join us, we just talked about it, is our Clubhouse. It's the Discord server. It's truly the friendliest place for Disney fans to kind of congregate online. It's absolutely free. I'll be honest. It was going to be something. It was just going to be for the patrons of our show. I just wanted it to be a community for our listeners. And the more people we have, the better. We have the best listeners. So it's free for everybody. Come on over, join us, get in on the conversation. It is just a friendly place to hang out. Just come on over. All you got to do is go to beourguestpodcast.com/clubhouse. Your invitation's waiting for you. Jump in, go to one of the channels, say, hey, you're in. It's so much fun. We'll see you over there. We'll have the live show again next Sunday night, 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and Facebook. So we'll see you there. All right. So for Scotty G up in Michigan, I'm Mike here in Missouri. You guys have a great week. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you real soon. Woo, we
survived. Neither one of us feel good, and we got it there. We got done.
I'm going to take one of my pills.
Yeah.
All right. Well, have a good dinner. I can't believe you haven't eaten yet or anything.
Yeah. No, I'm starting to get an appetite now, so I'm excited. So
very good. All right.
All right. Yeah. Good show. Good calls. Good.
Yep.
Good conversation. It was good.
All right. Well, I appreciate you making it happen.
Yeah. You too. So yeah. Well, thanks. I'm sure I'll talk to you tomorrow or later tonight.
Yep.
So
I'll talk to you tomorrow or tonight.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good.
Feel better. See you.
You too. Thank you. Bye, everyone.